here to dish you with another episode of the Behind the Scenes show. As usual, my name is DJ, and before I introduce our guest, I want it to be like a surprise because her lookout is something phenomenal. It reminds me of the olden days. But before that, let's give a shout out to our sponsors. Vendor Juice World, anything about makeup. If you believe you're a boss queen, just come in and get yourself made up. Max 357 is responsible for hair growth, nail growth, and it takes care of some skin diseases like pimples, rashes, and black spots. And we have the Meta Switch for total weight loss. If you are that type and you are very conscious about your weight, then I recommend the Meta Switch to you. Hello.
Hi.
Winifred Duncan. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I can see you are so fine. You're wearing one of my favorite colors.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And your hair. Is it natural?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
It is.
No lawyer kind of stuff in it?
No additives.
For how many years have you kept that hair?
3 years, but I cut it weekly. I just trim it a little so that it doesn't
3 years.
go too much.
It's not too heavy,
Actually, it is. I just do
but
it
you're
to
just comfortable with that.
Yes.
It's part of your job, right? Great. So, Winifred, can you tell us a bit about yourself? Who is Winifred?
Well, I'm a model and an MC. I'm a graduate of the University of Ghana with a BA in Political Science and Arabic Language. And I work with a number of photographers. I also do administrative work as well. Yes, I'm an administrator at a Montessori school in Weebing. Yeah, that's a little about me.
Oh, interesting. Arabic.
Yeah.
Any freestyle?
Ahlan was Ahlan. That's hello. I think that's the basic that everyone needs to do.
Okay.
Or assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
If he's beyond to you.
And I have to respond, what?
Wa alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yes.
Great. You've taught me something. I'll put it in my pocket. You're welcome once again, and
Thank
you're
you.
looking very sparkling,
Thank you
I
very
must
much.
confess. And I can really see that model kind of outlook. I love that bumper. What's it called?
Puff.
Puff. You're really taking us back to the old school times. Like, I'm really enjoying my eyes. Me Jiminy.
Thank you. Thank you very
That's great. For how long have you been in this modeling?
much. Less than a year.
Less than a year.
Yes.
And how are you faring?
Well, not easy.
Great.
Not easy because in this part of the world, especially in Ghana, modeling is not really something people take seriously. Except you are really determined to do it and then think outside the box as well.
Okay. Before we dip into that career aspect, how do you blend your educational level with being a model? How is it like? Is it that easy?
Since I'm no longer a student,
Okay.
yes, it's been easier. So just blending it with work, that one, it hasn't been a problem. So for education aspects, it's no problem for me at all.
So the school you administrate, they are where you're a model.
Yes, please.
So they have no problem with that.
No problem.
I think you are privileged. Yes, you're really
Alright,
privileged.
thank you.
It's really. But are your parents aware you're a model?
Yes, they are.
They have no problem with that.
No problems at all.
Fully in support. Great. Are you in a relationship?
I am.
What really influenced your love for modeling? But before then, what kind of model are you?
I do photo, bikini, and I'm yet to do VIDEOVIXEN, that's music videos.
Okay.
I do commercials as well.
Oh, great.
Yes.
Great. So, where from this passion? Is it a passion or a talent?
I think it's a combination of both passion and the talent.
Okay.
Actually, I used to dream of becoming a model. That was a long time ago. I told my mom, and she was like, finish school, focus on your education. And I took my mind off it for some time. And just last year, on my birthday, I took just a random birthday shoot, and everyone was asking, are you a model? Are you a model? I was like, I'm not. And they're like, why not go for it? You have the looks. And I even had people saying, because you are skinny doesn't mean you're a model, go and sit down. And I was like, it's just a random birthday shoot. See, you're trying to say the same thing, so I just went for it.
Okay.
And it's brought me here.
Okay. And your parents have no problem with the bikini shoots?
No, they don't.
Wow. Interesting. Because I know some people, their parents are a little bit religious, and that is really going to tarnish their image. So they see acting and modeling kind of barbaric.
Well, there's a way you can blend things like that with discipline. So even if you are doing maybe bikini or something, people know that you are disciplined. So it's not like it's something bad you are doing.
How are people going to know that you are disciplined, you being in a bikini and you being taking a shot? How?
They know you already. It's not like this is something, oh, this girl is like this, she's like this, she's like this. But if you're doing other things and you're doing modeling or bikini, they see it as a normal thing because they believe you know what you are doing. Yes, it's not like youth of today that would think maybe showing off their bodies and those things.
Right.
Because it's contradictory to what the elderly people actually think of the youth today.
But let me ask you, what kind of brand are you bringing out for us?
First of all, naturality,
Okay.
and meekness and discipline. I'm very, very firm on that one because I believe where we've reached right now, we are at the brink of losing everything, morality, everything. We see immorality as a normal thing now. And if you are not part of it, I don't think you are part of this generation.
So you mentioned of immorality, okay?
Yes.
I'll come back to that, but what is your relationship with Christ? Are you a Christian? Sorry.
I am a Christian.
So what's your relationship? Are you a Christian or are you a church goer?
I am a Christian
Okay.
to myself. I wouldn't say if I'm a church goer. Someone else might see me as a church goer. But I'm a Christian. I don't have to write it on my head or go and stand and hold a placard or something. I have a personal relationship with God, and He knows that. So to me, myself, and I am a Christian.
Great. So where do you church?
Winners Chapel.
Winners Chapel.
Yes.
Oh, great. What do you do at church? You
I'm in
model?
the choir.
That's just by the way, though.
I'm in the choir.
You're in a choir.
Yeah.
So I think you have a good voice.
I sing tenor, so I don't think it's the soprano kind of voice you think.
For me, I don't really bother if it's soprano or tenor or bass.
Okay.
So, any freestyle?
No.
Oh, try. I know God is watching.
Adom riye humobo idu haye uhande.
You want to deceive us right now?
Yeah, I think that's a Presbyterian song or something.
Kind of.
Yeah, I really like that song.
But you don't know the words,
I
right?
don't know the words.
Next time we'll call you back on this show, you should be able to sing everything from A to Z.
Okay, I'll try and learn it. If I still don't know how to sing it, you have to forgive me.
No, trust me, I'm not going to take it lightly with you on that.
Okay.
So, with this modeling, you said how many years? Just some few months, right?
Yes.
How has it been so far?
Stressful.
Stressful.
Yes.
Why did you say
Not
that?
easy. Because it's like you want to do the right thing and then you have to do the right thing in the wrong way. Yes, modeling is not something people really appreciate in Ghana, for instance. They see it to be bad or evil or things like that. But we have people who actually make modeling nice. They make it attractive. They don't make it seem like it's all about nudity.
Okay.
So that is the kind of modeling I'm focusing on. Not the type that will make me feel angry or sad or even depressed that I have this body structure. I have to do something about it to fit in. I think there is really a bright side into modeling, and people really need to learn that.
You mentioned of nudity. What's your definition of nude? Because I feel being in bikinis, at least,
It is,
it's nude, right?
yes.
And you do that.
But that is not what modeling, that is not everything about modeling.
Okay.
Someone will go to a studio and take a picture, a naked picture. The picture has no message. You don't even understand. And you are like, and the person will tag it as modeling. Right now, everyone is a model. Everyone is a model. Someone will take a picture and the person is a model. Someone takes a naked picture, the person is a model. So it's like they've destroyed.
You raised a point, and I'm really interested. You said they take a naked picture and it has no meaning. So what if the picture has meaning? It's
Then that
telling
is
a story.
artistic.
So you feel it's cool despite the person being naked?
It is.
Oh, okay. So at least you should send a message.
You should send a message.
What if the message is not a good message? You don't care about whether it's a good message or a wrong message.
Who wouldn't want to send it? Why should you send a bad message outside?
A message can be good to you, but can be bad to someone. Are you aware of that?
Well, a message is bad if you want it to be bad. You don't take a picture of someone, maybe a man stabbing a woman, and then you'll be like supporting the man or something. Once someone sees that picture, the person will be in support of the woman, and definitely that's the kind of message you're sending across. So, it's either bad or good.
So Duncan, how long do you want to take this modeling thing? How far?
Very far.
How far? Tell us about it.
I want to go outside, cross borders, and cross continents.
Oh.
Yes, that's how far I want to take it. It's not something that I just feel like doing because let me just use a while away time. No, it's something I really want to do.
Any model? Any role model?
Naomi Campbell.
Naomi?
Campbell.
From which country?
Oh, she's a Black American.
Black American?
Yes,
oh,
a top
okay.
model. Super. She's been modeling since the 90s.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
For how long have you been studying her?
A long, long time now.
Wow.
She featured in Michael Jackson's videos. So
oh, wow.
I'm a fan of Michael Jackson.
I think she should be old by now.
Oh, she is, but she's still very fit and she still models.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. We will really go deeper to know your experiences so far. But before then, let me give shout-outs to our sponsors. As usual, vendor Jules Slayworld with makeups, especially when you believe you're a boss queen, just come and you'll be made up. And we have Max 357. If you think you don't have hair and you're bald, I'm recommending that to you. And we have Meta Switch. If you are very, very conscious about your weight, then I recommend that also to you. So Winnie, you've been modeling for just a couple of months, okay? But a month alone can make you have a lot of experiences if only you open your eyes wide and you stay agile, okay? So what has been the experiences so far? Worst ones?
My worst experiences is where someone will promise you a job and then not deliver it. And what is painful is that it's not like it's something you're doing to while away time, but you really want to do this. And it's like you're playing with my talents. You're playing with my, should I say my future or my destiny? Because it's like you're blocking opportunities. So now you have to go out and search for the opportunities yourself. And I don't belong to any agency. I'm a freelancer. Okay. And that makes it even worse because you have to search the opportunities yourself and deal with whatever comes with it. And then some of the experiences are really, really bad. That's what comes with searching for your own opportunities. With photographers, producers, it's really not a good
Tell us about it.
Well, you know, the advances as a lady and as a model, they'll tell you that it's a normal thing in the industry. It's a normal thing, but it's not compulsory. So they've made it part of it. So that's some of the reasons why I draw back and I prefer the white or the other part of modeling. Yes.
Great. So looking at how the trend is going, are you ready to sacrifice any other thing for you to secure that career in modeling?
Well, sacrifices has different meanings. Okay. Yes, if it's something I would sacrifice and I know I will regret later, I wouldn't do it.
Sometimes it doesn't really appear to you you're going to regret because nobody knows the future. Nobody
knows the future, but you should know what you want to do in the future.
Okay.
And know if anything is going to affect you.
Great.
So if it's something I'm not sure about, I wouldn't even go for it.
Wow. You look so much educated and you've been to schools, you have certificates, and you've decided to venture this modeling agency, okay? Why don't you going for a manager who is going to assist you in getting a job in the modeling field? Because I think you'll be overweighted with you being in an office, okay, and you trying to secure a role or a project for your modeling career.
Yes, so basically that's where the part-time working in the office comes in. You have time to do this and do that. I remember when I was having my service, before I finished, they were asking me around, why don't you, we have this position, go for it, this position. And I was like, this everyday something, it's going to collide with what I want to do. I need a job that would give me opportunity to do my modeling. And then it won't be like I'm not serious or I'm not taking it as I should. Yes, but if there is half year and half year, I believe I'm good to go.
Right, right. It's like you've really thought of what you really want to do, and you've tried to structure things up. You get it. I think it's the factor is that your parents are really in support of you. So it's like there's no pressure. Because the pressure that can make you do things is when your parents are not in support, and maybe you have to prove to them that this work really pays, and that's where you have to go to the extreme to really bring something home for them to know that, yes, you're doing something. But here lies the case, they're so relaxed and they are just snapping your finger and just giving you morale to move on. And it's so amazing. I really wish I'll be in your shoes.
Well, they believe in me. They believe because I've been on my own for a while, so they know that I can handle anything I put my hands on. I'm realistic.
Because they believe they really brought you up well. They trained you well.
Yes.
Do you have any talent?
Aside the modeling?
Yeah.
Oh, is eating a talent? I love eating. I eat a lot. And it's showing, well, it's to show in the future. It's not showing right now.
It will show in the future.
Oh, yes.
For how long have you been eating?
Since I was born.
Because some years back, now it's supposed to be the future. So which future again are you talking about?
The one yet to come. Okay, that's just by the way. Another talent I have, should I say, is singing.
Okay.
Yes. If it's with or without a track, I just love singing. And I've been in the choir since childhood. School, I was in the choir. GSS, SS, university. I'm done with school, I'm still in the choir. So I think singing is something I love doing.
Great. Have there been any project or any abuse or any project that required that you needed to be abused for it because it's going to pay a lot?
Well, you mean like paying with my back to secure the spot or something?
Maybe going to the extreme out of your comfort zone.
Of course, there has been a lot.
So how do you deal with that?
I turn them down.
And what did they say?
Oh, they'll be like, you're stubborn, you're this, you're that. And I try to explain to them, I believe there are so many ways we could go about this modeling. It's part of the industry. It's part of the industry. It doesn't make it compulsory. You don't have to do it. You wouldn't get anything from it, only enjoyment. And then at the end, what if it doesn't work out? So there are several ways to this thing. It doesn't have to be.
What if it works out? What if they've tried to make you know, okay, this is a contract, you sign it. You do this, you are getting this amount of money. And we mean business.
If it's part of the job, if it's like, this is the job, not that I would have to do it to secure the job.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a different case.
So how will you take that?
I would analyze.
You will analyze?
Yes.
And what will make you analyze? Or on what basis will you analyze?
Or is this something I'm comfortable doing? Is it not? If it's not, nah, don't worry. Next.
Next, you don't care about the money you lose.
I've lost a lot of money because of these things, and I can't something.
So which of the projects did you really reject and you wish the offer they were giving you, they would have relaxed it or they would have listened to you for you to just go into that project?
I wouldn't mention names, but there's this project I was supposed to go and do outside. And securing it was what became the problem. So I rejected it.
What were they requiring from you?
Oh, that you do this with this person, do this with this person before you even, I've
Do
not
what?
even entered
Do
the
what?
job. Oh.
Do what?
Oh, pay with your back.
Okay.
I've not even gotten the job yet, and I have to go through all this. What if I get the job? Don't worry, because it's not something that is going to be a one-time thing. It's going to continue.
Yeah.
It will continue, and how long can you do it?
Sure.
So why start something you can't finish?
Great, great. I like the way you are standing strong on your brand. That's what a lot of people have to look out to. They really have to create a brand, stand strong by it. Sometimes it hurts. Standing strong, you can even lose hope.
It does.
But it pays. It pays. I've been there and I know it pays. So we have a lot of things to talk about, but our time won't permit us. So give your final words to your lovely viewers or your fans, any words of wisdom to them.
Hi guys, this is Winnie. I love you all and believe in whatever you do. You don't have to compromise your beliefs or your morality or your discipline for anything. Trust me, there are so many ways you could reach that goal without doing what they expect you to do.
Okay, you can give shout outs and add your social media handles too for a follow-up.
Shout out to everyone who loves me, my friends, my family. You can catch me up on Facebook, Winifred Duncan. Instagram is Winnie Duncan, and Twitter, Winifred Duncan. It's basically Winifred Duncan everywhere. So you can just check out my photos, follow up, I'll follow back, then just text me.
You know, I feel pissed right now. You know why?
Why?
I admired you. I told you I love your hair. I loved everything about you, and you didn't even give me shout outs. That's fair enough.
There's still time.
No, I don't need it. Seriously,
Okay, I
I'm pissed.
admire your shirt. I admire your haircut, your glasses. I actually wear glasses.
All right, thank you
I
very
wear
much.
them too.
Okay, lovely viewers, this is where we round up on today's episode. My name is DJ, and I'm loving the love you guys are showing us. Keep writing your comments, and we'll keep giving you good job. Keep it locked.